So, ladies, let's be real here. How in the world do we add more to our plates when we are already carrying the mental load of being a woman and or working mom? I mean, seriously, between juggling schedules, play dates, packing lunches, and keeping on top of our own schedule, plus keeping the house somewhat organized, there doesn't seem to be a lot of room left to take on a new skill or project, does there? So, am I totally nuts when I keep talking about challenging yourself to learn home DIY skills? Maybe I am. You're listening to Home DIYs for Busy Women, a safe space to dream, learn, make mistakes, and talk about the real stuff when it comes to home DIYs and beyond. I'm Sheri, a self taught, passionate DIYer, working mom of two girls living in the west coast of British Columbia. I am passionate about helping you create a home you love. All right, so back to the episode. So, really, am I nuts? Maybe just a little bit, but I do truly believe that I am onto something when it comes to women learning home DIY skills. So, really, so what's the point? Why bother learning a new skill when your plate is already incredibly full? Like, really, here's why. Because there is something wonderful about being able to start a project and see it through from beginning to end. Speaking from experience here, there is also something so satisfying about not having to wait for your partner to have time, but just to get it done by yourself. Also, because there is something so relieving to be able to see a project and know you did a good job. And it's very black and white, right? Whereas sometimes with parenting, you have absolutely no clue if you're doing it right. I mean, really, we're not going to really know we did a good job until they're, I don't know, 20 and maybe thinking about leaving the house. I'm not sure. But yeah, just that home DIY projects are black and white. You can see the beginning to the end, and there really is something so satisfying about finishing and seeing something through to completion. So, how do we deal with the mental load of motherhood and also reach other goals that we may have? I am by no means an expert at this, but I want to share with you what I have found that helps. The first thing, which I'm still working on, if I'm being perfectly honest, is to let go of perfection. So, your house being slightly more messy because you're achieving another goal will not cause your household to fall apart. I honestly had a lot of trouble with this one. I feel like I always needed to feel like my house needed to be in perfect order. Otherwise, I would fall apart. But once I let go of that, I was able to get a lot more done. Like, I don't know, start a podcast. Although I still struggle with wanting a clean house all the time. Anyways, but second one is to prioritize your goals. Write a to do list of things that really matter to you to get done, like love the kids, feed the kids, spend time with your husband, and a general tidy of the house. And then add your goals in there too. It's important. I think if we write it down and put it into the world, it's more chance of it happening. This is very important. Be kind to yourself when things don't work out. It's very, yeah, we really need to be kind to ourselves, ladies. We are capable of a lot more than we give ourselves credit for. But in order to try new things, we need to let go of trying to be perfect in every area of our lives. It is impossible to be perfect. And as a recovering perfectionist, I can confirm this to be true. It is impossible. It really is. So, in closing here, I know this is a quick episode, but how to let go of the mental load of motherhood to open yourself for more creativity is first, let go of perfection. Second, prioritize your goals. Third, be kind to yourself. We all need to be quiet that inner voice and speak more positively about the things we get so much done in a day, ladies. Like, let's be kind to ourselves. So, thank you for listening today. If you found this podcast in any way helpful, please share it with another woman who could benefit from it and needs a little pick me up today. Um, I really appreciate you all being here, and I'm really passionate about creating a community of women that are trying to learn new skills and better ourselves